lost Mirage yesterday, Hawker. Their map pick against fours. They went into that Mirage pick. That's going to be interesting to see if they play a little bit better on it today. They lost 16-11 on Mirage, and they won't see it for the rest of the day. They had 2-1s in terms of their best of 3 wins against Sprout and Fours, dropping a map in every series. But we'll see if they can pick up Inferno. Savage's map pick certainly looking comfortable for the Swedes as they come into this one with a lot of utility. And it looks like a heavy A play out of spawn.
Slowly sneaking into apartments, making no noise in doing so. But it is a lot of utility, as you were pointing out. Couple of smokes, couple of flashes for them, even 2 nades. We'll see if those nades go into pit. Right now, there's no one there, but here come the smokes into top mid. Woxic will have to fall back and reposition.
Yeah, they're going to charge down X-Floud. They spotted him out as Sajul Reddy's close position in towards the balcony that's come out with 2 kills and more. Unfortunately, the rest of his teammates unable to get much done. Woxic and X-Floud go down without a single kill. Alzantares and Calix coming back into an attempted retake, but they have no kit on their back for this. Look at that smoke at Moto does fade away, but they're going to need a lot of early kills here, and Zantares really needed that chance to slip up onto Grux with the element of surprise, but he has been spotted from pit. And now those 2 pit players should be enough of an insurance policy for Savage to win out this round. Zantares over the top with a good headshot in towards the side itself. Again, just covering off their heads inside of the pit makes Zantares' job much harder at picking up these kills, but he'll go ahead and hit their headshots. Just doesn't have the kit nor the time to get into the site. So the round will go in favor of Savage, but Zantares up to 3 kills already. We've seen him have a 30-bomb performance, or nearly 30-bomb, landed on 28 a couple of days ago on Inferno Hawker. We know if Zantares has a good game, that can completely change this matchup.
Yeah, definitely can be a big difference maker, but not enough of a difference maker this time. Savage still able to close out the pistol despite the impressive individual performance there from Zantares. He is going to get an M4 into this follow-up round, though, so definitely worth keeping an eye on him in this one. He's actually the only player on the server with a premium rifle into this second round. Savage have focused on the utility instead of getting those guns out. Definitely got to see what this B defense looks like for Eternal Fire too, because Emo was getting caught a few times in their previous matchups, going for some aggression on Banana. Oftentimes didn't have the full support of his teammate X-Floud. But so far, Emo playing back from the bomb site this time. Still looking for a little info though.
Just taking their time here, Savage, playing it as safely as possible. You don't really know what Eternal Fire have on their side of things. You don't want to be running into any potential stacks. Twistle is starting to clear out for Banana. Oh, the swing around from Amor comes in as Zantares' rifle able to trade out that first kill of the round. 4 versus 4 is now the A play. Might just hasten here. This might just be a quicker play. Hawk into this A side. Calix trying to cause problems in the apartments, gets 1 pick.
Ooh, Zantares able to rotate between the sites with that M4, but he's been smoked off. Now they're going to try and gain ground, but Zantares gets one through the smoke, and now this is starting to fall apart.
What a disaster. Kills for X-Floud and Woxic on the way out with the 5-7s. An Eternal Fire with 4 players alive win on the lower tier weapons.
Man, that crumbled so quickly. Zantares getting one through the smoke makes a good difference because they can't really wrap through long in the same way. Savage set themselves up in an okay spot, but Eternal Fire win a couple of crucial fights, and that's what this team can do to you. A lot of talent on this roster. They prove it there with that second round win. Now Savage down to pistols in this one. You can already see Eternal Fire aware of that fact, fighting with confidence on Banana.
Eternal Fire can just sit back and chill now for the time being. Oh, a lovely shot from Amor. Plusin down. That is going to give an easy advantage over to Eternal Fire. Amor will be very aggressive in Banana Hawker. We got to see that a lot in this competition so far. He lives and dies by the Banana aggression, and often can die.
So far, it's gone okay for them. Flash into top mid instead. Woxic holding from short with Xantares. Looks like they should be able to mop this up fairly comfortably. Woxic has been dealt with, but Xantares still doing the damage. Oh, there's a shot from Twist. There is that aggression from Emor finally getting dealt with.
Oh, nice shot from xFlow. Twist goes down. Chelsea had a great showing the last time up against Eternal Fire. Will not be able to do much on the lower tier weapons. Savage now look for the eco. Eternal Fire set their sights on a third round, which certainly should be coming up here. Good chance here for Amor to build up some money. Zentara is 7-0. You love to see that. This can really be a big difference maker for the rest of the series. If Zentaras can keep this performance up. And we'll come down to the gun rounds to really see where he is at, but so far so good for Zentaras. If anybody is just tuning in for the first time to a Savage matchup, it is actually Twist IGLing for the team, so good bit of experience on Twist's shoulders, been around for a long time. Taking the IGL mantle for the team. I don't think his skills are going to be carrying them too much for... Oh, he's got one of the Glocks, but it is an absolute confident shutdown from Zentaras. A 4K Hawker in this one.
Yeah, he's 11-0 now, just farming at the start of this game. See if he can keep that up, because so far in this qualifier, he has been the highest rated player for Eternal Fire, but he hasn't always been the standout in the same way you might expect him to be in every game for this team. He has had a couple of quieter maps, as you were saying earlier, probably partly due to that low rating he had on Dust 2. But if he can have an impressive performance here, then Eternal Fire could be in with a good chance of stealing away Savage's map pick. Finally, guns out for the Swedes, though. And this is where I'd like to see if Savage can try and play across the map and cause any rotations for those CTs. We're already seeing Eternal Fire rotate to A. They've got 4 CTs here. They're so ready for this.
Woxic's going to be blinded, but Xantaras' rifle unleashes. Finally, he will be brought down for the first time on Inferno. It took 5 rounds of play to drop him once, but he has already done his damage with a 2K in this one. Alex with a follow-up, and it's all on Dezon, stuck alone coming out of the apartments. Minute and 3 seconds left, placed in the balcony. They have the bomb in top middle, so the CTs do not need to move. It's all on Dezon to make the play here.
He's just hoping someone makes a mistake, but Eternal Fire have no need to move, really. They can just sit in their positions, cover every angle, make sure they hold that bomb. So it's Dezon who has to take the fight to them. And Woxic's holding this with the orb. Oh, no, he's not anymore. He pulled a nade out at the wrong time. Thankfully, Emor's going to be able to trade. It's all okay, Dinko. No need to panic. Save that orb, and they'll be fine.
Everything is
terrible
good.
timing.
Yeah, it certainly was, but I love how that initial setup in top middle alongside works. You know, Woxic, even when blind, you just have that insurance policy as Xantaras playing that close angle. This is more team play than we've seen at times for Eternal Fire. It's great to see this.
And is able to rotate over to the right side of the map at the right time. Savage definitely are a team who have the ability to play those long, drawn-out rounds on Inferno, but if you could stop them from taking that early top-mid control entirely, it's hard for them to sell those fakes between the sites. And this round, they got the pistols, and they got the pace up to long. Woxic has to fall back, but he could be in trouble here.
Oh, he really could. He's under so much pressure in that tight position with the AWP. It's hard to frag out, so he does get overrun. The Tech 9 comes in with a headshot. Now, Amor and xFlow, do they even see a chance into this round? I don't think so. Save call for Amor and xFlow has already been made, and Savage with the pace play. This is something that worked against Eternal Fire the last time around as well, Hawker. Some of those A weaknesses that Savage were able to exploit with some pace. It seemed like Eternal Fire were getting caught off by some aggressive plays when this team pack mentality of Savage came through.
And this will be a nice confidence builder for Savage, who have got off to this slow start on their map pick. Winning with the pistols puts them back in a better position here. And yeah, they're just so quick up towards A. I mean, having the AWP on long is always going to be a bit awkward for Woxic, but he got away alive. It was just the riflers falling pretty quickly alongside him on that A side of the map that meant he was stuck in the site, run down.